Hey everyone, it's Laurie. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy my upcycled, recycled, Christmas inspired projects. My first flip is this glass jar that I had originally painted white and used, but now I'm going to paint it red and use it as a base for my Christmas arrangement. I'm using some leftover floral foam and I'm gluing it to the bottom. I'm using some Dollar Tree flowers and I'm cutting the poinsettia and the holly away from the main stem. Once they were cut, I started adding them to the floral foam and I started with my tallest flower in the middle and then just kind of worked around the edges. I then added my white and then the holly. Today I'm participating in the Flippin Friday challenge where you make over, recycle, or update anything you want. It's being hosted by Jaime from Board or Bananas. She has an amazing channel. I'm going to link it below in my description along with the playlist for this challenge. I found some faux pine pieces in my stash, so I used those to fill in any of the open spaces. To give my pine a snowy effect, I'm using my white acrylic paint and I'm kind of dabbing it on here and there. It's not super dramatic, but it does give the appearance of freshly fallen snow. I'm using some Dollar Tree holiday ribbon and I'm just wrapping it around the upper part of the jar. I tied it off in a knot and then I made a simple bow and hot glued it into place. As a focal point, I added 3 of the red and green Dollar Tree candy canes. To finish off my project and give it another layer, I'm adding in some of these red sparkly spirals. This arrangement was so quick and easy to make. I think it took me about 10 minutes once my jar had dried. It cost me about $4 to make, and hey, if you need any quick or inexpensive gifts, just start recycling those jars. I'm starting my second project with these 3 wooden candlestick holders. I bought them last year at Goodwill. They were $1.99 each, and they're definitely beat up. I wiped them all down to make sure I removed any old wax or residue. The paper on the top is just literally disintegrated, so once I was done cleaning them up, I used my sandpaper and just kind of gave them a quick sanding. Now that they're cleaned up and they look so much better, I'm going to paint them with my white chalk paint. It's a dark wood, so I ended up giving each of them 2 coats. I love the white chalk paint because once they're painted, it hides so many of the imperfections. And now the funny part is, I'm going to use my sandpaper and I'm going to distress them now that they look so nice. I think they're really pretty white, but I don't know, they kind of have a sterile kind of look to them, and I'm going more for that farmhouse look, so I'm going to use my sandpaper and I'm going to rough up all the different edges. I don't know about anyone else, I tend to get carried away when I'm distressing things, but I think these have just the right amount. I want to be able to use these throughout the season, so I'm not going to glue anything to them. I am going to use my favorite black and white buffalo check ribbon and give each of them a bow. Now that they're finished, I'm going to be adding 3 packages of the red pip berries from the Dollar Tree. I'm using 3 LED candles that I used in a past recycling project, and I'll link that below in case you'd like to check it out. I removed the pip berries from the package and then I stretched them out just enough to fit around the base of the candle. Once they fit, I pulled it off and I added a little piece of ivy. From there, all I did was add in my LED candle, and I found some little red berries in my stash, so I placed them in as well as an accent. To finish up recycling project number 2, I followed the exact same instructions for my last 2 candle holders. I love how they came out. They're safe and they're perfect for Christmas. And the best part is, I didn't attach anything, so I can use them throughout the year. My last project is this crate with a handle, and I picked it up at the Goodwill for $2.99. It has some dings and dents, and it's a little beat up, but I'm going to cover it with my white acrylic paint. While it was drying, I printed out the word blessed with my Cricut. I then centered it and attached it in place. Once I added the wording, I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with this, but I'm using some recycled ribbon and I'm just going to add a simple bow. Once again, I didn't want to attach anything permanently so that I could use this throughout the year. So I thought to myself, maybe I'll add some of these really pretty Dollar Tree Christmas flowers. I had the berries in my stash, and I think by adding those, it really made the project pop. To give my project a focal point, I'm going to add this red cardinal from the Dollar Tree. It has a little clip on the bottom, so I don't have to attach it. I'm just going to clip it right onto a piece of my greenery. I think this came out so pretty, and once again, I love the fact that nothing's attached and I can use it throughout the year. I had so much fun participating in Flippin Friday. Don't forget to check out Jaime at Border Bananas and the playlist, which I will link below. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.